Shalom. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, 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 Karadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons of Yahweh, the elect, pushing this truth, believing this truth. Well, the elect consists of men, women, and children. You know, some are friends of the prophets, family members of the prophets. Or they just, like I said, they believe in this truth. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is dealing with it. So peace and blessings to you. So we're gonna get it straight into it because the heat is back, and like the song say, the heat is on. You know, the heat is on. So we're gonna get into it, you Negroes, man, especially so-called Negroes, Southern Kingdom. You know, all the hype is about reparations. You know, that's going on this election year that's coming up. You know, and on the table is reparations. You know, niggas saying they want their money, man. They want them checks. But you got a whole lot of pushback from the coons on our side telling you ain't getting no check, man. And that's from the mouth of the so-called white man telling them niggas to tell you that. You know? So, but true reparations that the man of the Lord actually gonna get when we get to the kingdom of heaven is slaves. You know, we don't want your checks, Esau. Don't get it twisted. We'll take them and cash them. But we want the true reparations. And that's having your ass in chains, man. Having your ass in hardcore bondage. Whatever you did to us, we're going to do to you double. I brought that out last week. Like you raped our women. Or you can't say that word. How you raped our women. Guess what? Coming right back at you. You know? So go back to all the accounts how the so-called Negro was done in slavery. Brush upon your history. And just think about what you did. And think about what we're going to do to you double. In righteousness. We ain't be doing no buck breaking in the kingdom. Things of that sort, man. Let's get into it, though. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So here we are. We back in Egypt again. But this time it's a spiritual Egypt. And the way the so-called Negroes came into America is on cargo slave ships. You know, we're just talking about the Southern Kingdom right now. So we're back in Egypt all over again. Oh, nigga. Anyway. So yeah. Here we are, back in Egypt again. Slaves all over again. You know? 68. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Yeah, we shall not see Israel again until the appointed time, man. You know, we've forgotten our homeland, which is Israel. And there ye shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. So here we are, we sold to our enemies, man. For bondmen and bondwomen, serving the so-called white man, you know, driving his trucks, cleaning his home, you know, on his plantation still, man. It says, and no man shall buy you. Yeah, no man shall save us, man. That's why all these so-called black leaders fail. MLK, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Farrakhan, Farrakhan. So when it says, no man shall buy you, no man shall save you. So that's why we still here. We still under bondage, man. Hardcore bondage at that. Cause now you're not on the, you ain't picking cotton. But don't get me wrong, there's some niggas still in Tennessee picking cotton. I think close to Memphis, Tennessee. Close to Memphis. I saw like a news clip from like, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 years ago. You still got niggas to this day picking cotton, man. You know, so all of us ain't picking cotton no more. You know, and getting our backs whipped. But we're on the plantation now, a corporate plantation. Yeah. When you getting your money taxed, you a slave. You know, just look in your pocket, pull out a dollar bill, and see who's on that money. Then that's who you know who's over you. You know, you go down and you see Lincoln, Jackson, Washington, Ben Frankie. Then that's who over you, man. That's who rules you. It's simple. It don't take a fucking rocket scientist to see that. You know, you go to China, you gonna see Xi Jinping on their money, man. That's who runs that thing. People that look like him. And so here we are, we under Esau Edom, man. He runs America. You know, he let you dumb, stupid niggas in the Congress and in the House and shit like that. But he still has the final say. So. Let's go to Jeremiah. Two 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? So yeah, Israel's a servant. We're talking about the northern and the southern kingdom. Yeah, we're servants, man. We go looking for jobs. You know, we don't have our own economy, man. We're in the all-inclusive economy. You know, so we have to be servants to this thing, man. You the last hired, first fired. If there's a layoff list, believe me, 80% niggas on there, man. Uh, uh, you know, If there's a layoff list, believe me, Tyrone, Jerome, and Darnathia is on that list. So why is he spoiled? Because Jake broke the law, statute, and commandments, man. That's why we're spoiled to this day. And when you're spoiled, you got no laws. You got no rights, man. Whatever your captive say, your captor say, man. You got to bend to his will. So that's what we're doing to this day, man. Waiting for that man to come by us, and that man is Yahweh Shah. He's the only one can get us out of this bondage. Just like it took the Most High to raise up Moses to get us out of the first Egypt. But this time he raised up his son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus, to get us out of this second bondage. And he's gonna come through again, might I add. The scriptures say, I believe Jeremiah 23, am I power or far off? And the answer is no. He's not a power that he's afar off, man. There's nothing too hard for the Most High. Nothing. So you're gonna see him in action again. When he comes get his people, out of this second bondage in Egypt, man. And if you don't believe this is Egypt, man, take your ass to Vegas out there, and you see the Pyramid Hotel. I believe the Luxor Hotel. Go to Memphis, you see another pyramid. Look on the back of the dollar bill, man. There's a pyramid back there, man. Go to Washington, so-called Washington Monument. It's nothing but an obelisk, man. All Egypt. Just different names on it. So this place has all the characteristics of Egypt, man. The same wickedness and lifestyle going on here. Nothing's changed. It just has new names. It's more widely accepted. And I put game on it earlier. Through the spirit, you already know what I'm talking about. You already know. But you got to play it cool, man. You got to be circumspect. They lurking. You heard me? They are lurking. Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus said Yahweh, a host of armies, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. So yeah, we're oppressed together here in America, Babylon. Right here in America, you can find all 12 tribes, man. Might I add, can be identified too on who they are and where they at to this day. All 12 tribes are here, still on the earth. The only one that got absorbed was the tribe of Dan, man. Dan is scattered amongst the tribes, Dan was in the, believe, heavy idol worship, man. And so the Most High just said, you know what, Dan, you ain't getting your own tribe, man. You wilding out. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You lost your damn mind. So he's amongst the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It says, all, so like, and all that took them captives, held them fast, they refused to let them go. So they refused to let us go. You know, ever since I've been growing up, from a little boy, man, all I hear is, oh, go back to Africa if you don't like it in America. Fast forward to this day. If you don't like it, get out. But they never sent us away. They never loaded us up on the boat and shipped our asses back to Africa. You know? The scripture said they refused to let us go, man. They know who they have in captivity. You know? These elite, I'm not talking about you peon Americans or lame brain people. I'm talking about the elite. They know who the children of Israel are, man. You know, because if we were such a burden, such problems, why don't they just round us up and get rid of us, man? You ever thought about that? Nah, Esau ain't gonna do it, man. Because he needs the children of Israel to keep this fucking place going, man. Anybody know if you got the nation of Israel in bondage, man, your country is gonna do well. It's just facts, man. You know the curses are on us heavy. You know the Most High still looks out for his kids, though, man, his children. You know, we princes of the power, man. Yeah, we laden with curses, but we still the chosen people, though. Simple. So we can make some things happen, not through our own strength, but through the Most High's, though. You know. Let's go to Hosea 12:7. It's Hosea 12:7. He is a merchant. The balances of deceit are in his hand. He loveth to oppress. Yeah, so the balances of deceit are in his hand, man. He controls what's reality and what's fiction. All through his media, man. This TV, like early say, that demon box. You know, said also he's a merchant, man. Always constantly trying to sell you something, man. Just turn on your app and there's an ad on every damn app you got just about, man. Trying to sell you some bullshit. Riding down the street, billboards all over the place, man. Constantly trying to sell you garbage. Hey, the scriptures say he's a merchant, man. Why would you expect anything less than that? You know, that's Esau Edom. That's how he gets down. He's the merchant, man. You know, I'm trying to play it cool. I'm already, you know who I'm talking about. You know, I think we had a Ninja Turtle around here a minute ago. So I'm trying to play it cool. You know? I don't know what happened to him. They're trying to be wise as a serpent, man. Let's go on. Said he loveth to oppress. Yeah, this man loves to oppress you, man. He gets a kick out of oppressing you. He loves seeing you work hard. Loves taxing your money. Loves passing law after law after law, amending that law, ratifying that law, putting more new laws on top of laws. You know, he just loves to oppress, man. You know, you say you're on that hook, line, and sinker to my old talking about freedom and democracy for all, but that's bullshit. You start going over them laws and seeing what you can, what you can't do, and then you're gonna think about how free you are, man. Yeah, you're free to go to work and pay them damn taxes. Yeah, you're free to do that. Go down there and get you a poor boy. You can do that. But anything much out of that, man, you ain't really free. You know, and our people, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, they love it. You know, they love the oppression. You know, they love being oppressed. You know, it's been beat down so long until they just adapted to it, man. You know, it was so bad. You know, I just seen movies on it, but I haven't done any kind of research on it. There was niggas who didn't want to leave the plantation, man. They master had to run them off and tell them you free. That's how bad our people had got, man, of being fucking slaves. You know, but I'm sure there's some accounts of you got the so-called Negroes not wanting to leave the plantation. And here we are today, fast forward today, and a lot of y'all still don't want to leave the plantation, man. You know, it's crumbling. You know, the big house used to be nice and pretty and white. Now the paint's peeling, man. The weeds are growing on the lawn. The bushes are overgrown. You know, the big house it ain't no fun no more, man. The big house is bankrupt. 30-some trillion dollars in debt, man. Like Django said, you gonna let him stay in the big house? Steve, the big house. Yeah, the big house is true, man. You know, and that's nothing but the White House, man. The big house. That's where the head oppressor lives, man. That's headquarters. You know, and you niggas refuse to leave, man. You don't even think about leaving this place. I see a lot of niggas that work with Africa chains, and I see some chick on the news with Africa earrings, but won't go back to Africa. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. You love Africa so much, why don't you go back? I see Amigo flying the Mexican flag. You know, you love Mexico so much, take your ass back to Mexico. No, you won't, because you love this plantation better, man. This plantation pays better. You know, and all y'all have sold out to the dollar, man. All you Israelites. We have bowed down to Baal, man. The scripture said, gift destroyeth the heart, meaning your mind. And that dollar, that money, has destroyed the minds of these people, especially the so-called Negroes. That's all a nigga know is talk about getting money, man. Can't even spell money. You know, so that's another a tool, another trick that your oppressor got on you, man. It's constantly dangling that carrot. You know, you could be that next millionaire. You could be that next Jay-Z, that Patrick Mahomes, whatever that nigga name is, you know. You could be the next greatest thing. But you dummies keep falling for that because every year or every 2 years, they hype up somebody else saying, oh, they greater than this person, or they better than that person. Or somebody actually comes out and they actually better than those people they was talking about. They was, you know, big enough, was so good. So it's a never ending trap, and you idiots fall for it every year, man. These drafts and these lotteries, whatever that shit is. I started watching sports a long time ago, so you have to excuse me if I don't know the terminology, man. I got better things to do than watch men run up and down and field in tights, man. I ain't no cheerleader. I'm not cheering on grown men running up and down a damn field. It ain't gonna happen. If I'm gonna watch sports, I'm gonna be watching the cheerleaders. I'm trying to sit near the cheerleaders, man. I can give a damn what about a MF are doing with a football or a basketball at that. You know, I'm trying to get a number or two. You know, and I don't give a damn who winning or losing. Let's go on. Hey, the spirit be moving, man. I've been out here almost half an hour already. Let's go to Isaiah 14:14. Yeah, so our people love it here in Babylon, man. Which is called Egypt. They love it here. They're like hogs and slop, hogs and mud, man. You try to take a nigga out of America, man, he'll kill you. You know, and then the ones who actually do get through the, you know, the ranks of you know, climbing that ladder, what they like to say, they're the biggest sellouts, biggest coons you ever want to meet. You know? This is Isaiah 14:14. Verse 4, Salakia. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. So who's the king of Babylon? Who's the president? What color is the president, man? What's been the color of the presidents minus one dark one for the past, what, 200 some years, huh? Going almost, what, 300? So the so-called white man runs America, man. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I don't care what color puppet they get in there, man. Behind the scenes, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds run it. And believe me, they ain't niggas either, man. So-called white man runs the world, man. It ain't no secret. Who's on the news enforcing lockdowns? Was it Jose? Was it Blackfoot? Was it Jerome or Tyrone? No. It's a so-called white man locking America down, man. That who runs America. That who runs the show. You know, and Obama, you know, he was just a black mouthpiece, man. A dark mouthpiece. That was some kind of mind fuck the elite put on the American people. But you know, they wanted to flex they and show their power. And they put Obama in to let you know they could put whoever they want in office. You know, that was really a power flex by the global elite, man. You know, they say, you know what? You know, they got tired of putting the. I guess they got tired of putting the same old, you know, so-called white person in the White House. They said, you know what? Let's see if we can get Obama in there. It's, a lot of people say he's African, but I believe he a Jake, though. You know, even though I hate him being a Jake. You know, his dad is a damn communist, man. Frank Marshall Davis, I believe that's his name, and not that old filthy African they show us on TV. You know, his pops is out of Hawaii. So if you put a picture of Obama and Frank Marshall Davis, I believe that's his last name, they look just alike, man. So his dad is actually a so-called Negro. Even though I hate that to the T, man, I really do believe Obama's a Jeep. You know, he don't look nothing like that African they show on TV. But you know, but they couldn't link the two together. Because you wouldn't vote for a known communist sympathizer, would you? So they put that out and twisted it all up and gave you the step there. But anyway, so yeah, when those COVID lockdowns came down, that was oppression. You know, I thought this was the land of the free, home of the brave. But how can you be free and you can't even go into a store without a mask on, man? When all this madness was going on, or you can't go in the, you know, you can't stay on your job unless you take that stuff in your arm, man. You know, so this man loves to oppress, and he flexed his muscle again with them lockdowns. You know, they might strike this channel, but I don't care. I just make another one. You know, like I made the last 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 channels. I make another one, man. It don't matter, Esau. I got the time. It says, and they say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yeah, the only way his man's gonna be ceased, or is he gonna cease, is when the nuclear missiles hit this place, and he's taken down out of power. There's no other way. After this World War III goes nuclear, that's the only way. That is the only way. He's not gonna cease, man. We don't know how to. This is John 8:44. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. So yeah, you so-called Negroes, you just like the so-called white man now. The same lust he have, you niggas got it too, man. He loved to oppress, and you love to oppress too. You know, they give you these platforms, give you all these contracts. You know, you got these radio shows now, TV shows, you know, and the main one that came out, well, he been talking adamantly about it. Cloudburn from South Carolina, that old moon. You can't say the C word, you know. He told y'all straight out, you ain't getting no reparations. He said, stop asking him about that shit. You know, he said, I think his exact words was, stop fucking with me about them reparations. You know, roughly paraphrasing, but he said, stop fucking with me about that. You know, so I guess that wasn't good enough. You weren't listening. So they went and got Steve Harvey. He was talking to Kamala, and he was like, he was talking like a straight up nigga too. Like a giant turkey. He was talking some old slick Cleveland talk with his shades on, you know, smooth head, smooth face. Had his little suit on, looking like a tap dancing moon up there. And he said, you ain't gonna get no reparations. And Kamala just sitting there shaking her head. Yeah, that's right, Steve. Tell them niggas they ain't gonna get a dime, man. So our people are just like the so-called white man. They'll do anything for a buck. Especially the so-called Negroes. You know, so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, so-called Haitians, you know, which, you know, the West Indians, you could throw the Jamaicans in there too, man. The Negroes, the dark colored, you know, so-called Negroes of the nation of Israel, boy, them some goddamn sellouts there, boy. Them the biggest, happiest slaves going. You give a nigga a job, a high position, and $2,000 in his pocket. Oh man, he'll do whatever the white man tell him to do, man. He'll go tell massa on all you niggas, man. So-called Negro man, and will sell you out and won't think twice about it. Man, the so-called Negro love the white man. They love his dirty drawers, man. They will not do nothing to this so-called white boy. But they'll pull up on you though. If you look like him, oh, he gonna get in your face, cuss you out, you know, possibly even kill you. But let that white boy walk by, you know, talk to him all reckless. He gonna stand down. He gonna shake his head. Yes, sir. Yes. Uh-huh. You gonna try to hug him, shake his hand. crying his arms. You know, these Negroes, man, Southern Kingdom, y'all fucking pathetic, man. Weak niggas, man. Y'all weak. Ain't worth the F. You know, you the same niggas, you know, had a hand in killing our Redeemer, man. You them same niggas to this day, man. Who couldn't stand righteousness. So you like, you know, just they how did it go? When they asked who's our king? And you niggas said Caesar our king, man. You niggas love the so-called white. And y'all ain't worth a fuck. Y'all let these other nations talk down to you, treat you like garbage when you go in their beauty supply stores and their corner stores. On the job, motherfucker talk to you crazy. You don't say a damn thing. Matter of fact, I went to a delivery, had a delivery the other day. You know, so I go up to the black dude working in there. I asked him, you know, pretty much where I need to put his delivery at. You know, he almost didn't even look at me in the eyes, man. He pointed straight to the white dude, man. Whipped, man. Kept his head down, sweeping the floor. That's how pathetic our people are, man. Especially so-called Negroes. I'm gonna keep jumping on you Negroes back, man. You niggas won't stand up for nothing. But if it's about smoking dope, robbing and killing and carjacking, you dirtbags down for that. Selling dope, oh yeah, you get up and you know you jump out of your sleep to go sell some dope. But when it comes to pushing this truth, man, pushing this word, you niggas MIA, man. You get on stage as a rapper or entertainer and go all over the world saying nigga this, nigga that, nigga this. With no problem, won't even bat an eye. But when they come out here standing on the block pushing this truth, telling the nation of Israel you need to repent, you know, ye men of Israel, wake the hell up and start doing this work. The time is short. You scared to death, man. You scared of losing your worldly possessions. You're afraid of somebody watching you, looking at you, man, ridiculing you, making fun of you. That's why the Lord raised up men in this truth. We don't give a damn about none of that. And you looking at one of them. I don't care what you say, what you thinking about me. Who are you? You know? And this is New Orleans, man. This is the last place you should be ashamed to do anything. You got a guy walking up and down Bourbon Street probably right now in a Chewbacca costume, man. You got people practically naked walking around French Quarter. But you niggas scared to put this garment on, like, oh, you know, it look like a dress. You know, that look embarrassing. But you can walk down the street with your pants hanging off your ass, though, man. Showing all your butt. But that's not embarrassing, though. You know, preaching the word is not embarrassing. Well, you call it embarrassing, Salakia. But your pants hanging off your ass, your hair, long like women, dreads down your back. That's embarrassing, man. You know, you a shell of a man, or you half of a man with your pants hanging off your ass, man. You a male. You ain't even a man. You just a male. I don't know what it is with this area. It got the most raggediest cars in a fucking 1 mile radius. I don't know what it is about this area right here. I don't hear no shit like that. I drive around the city all day long on my route, but this particular area right here got the most raggediest pieces of shit cars it is, man, with the loudest noise possible. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. That's our people, man. They rather stay here and drive these fucking hoopies than actually serve the Lord, man. All right, fine with me. But the more y'all ain't serving the Lord, the better chances my chances increase, man, of getting the fuck out of here. So go on, have a good time. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep the light on right here, Lord willing. I'm gonna keep the light on. You go out there, have a good old time, man. Have a great old time. I'm gonna stay on my post. But here it is, our people though, man. On the bottom of the barrel, most cases under the barrel, and they love it. You know, I think we have like 4% of the wealth in America, which is nothing. And you fucking people love it, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you love it. You love being on the bottom. You love being the butt of all jokes. You love your houses looking like fucking shacks, like some shit out of Haiti, or you just love paying these high ass property tax, man, or these fucking high ass utilities. You just love being oppressed. So it don't matter if you live in a $5 million home or a damn $20,000 house in one of these wards down here, man. You still oppressed. And you motherfuckers love it. That's why the Lord ain't dealing with all of Israel this time. Because 2/3 of y'all ain't in y'all right mind, man. That's why he's only dealing with the 1/3, the elect, this time. Because the 2/3 not just gonna get it, man. They can't get it, never will, can't be re-educated, like Hillary say. So if you can't be re-educated with this truth, then the Lord has got to put you down, man. There's no use for you. And might I add, Hillary called you niggas super predators, man. That was one thing she was right about, though. She was right about that. You got to give her credit what credit is due. Let's go back to 8:44. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. So yeah, you Israelites the same way. You can't get a straight answer from a nigga for nothing, man. He lied just to lie, just to hear himself lie. You know, I listen to what you got to say, and that's it. You know, a nigga lie for no reason, man. It don't benefit him for nothing, but he's still gonna lie to you. I don't get it. But he was a murderer from the beginning, and holding out in the truth. Yeah, you niggas love murder. Love to murder something. We see you all over the news, all over the country, man. Just having a grand old time. Mark, Mark, inside you. Yeah, but so yeah, you become just like Esau, man. You're a murderer, man. You know, you niggas love to talk about the so-called white man killing, but you niggas just like him though. You throw a bitch fit when the so-called white man kill you, but when you niggas kill each other, you ain't got nothing to say. You got a goddamn thing to say, man. You quiet. You niggas won't march for that. Fucking Pookie and Tyrone and them is fucking terrorizing the whole neighborhood. And you niggas just sit back on the porch and watch it, man. You won't march up and down Ray them street. Talk about stop the violence, stop the shooting. But no, when that so-called white man kill one of you goofy niggas, you gonna tear the whole fucking city apart, man. Fucking ignorant, man. So because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Yeah, so you so-called Negroes are exactly the same way. Man, I don't go nowhere with a bunch of niggas getting together, man. Nowhere. It killed me to go to my godson's graduation party, man. I was uncomfortable for the past, for like 2 hours straight. Because I don't like being nowhere around that many niggas, man. Period. Because I know y'all gonna get into some dumb shit. So if you got the same mindset, why would I want to be around that? If you see me, all you think about is killing me or feeding me alive. Why would I want to be around you? So this in red letters too. Verse 45. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. So here it is, the one you ignorantly call Jesus. Hey, I'm telling you the truth about you, and you don't believe me. So I'm saying the same thing about you, so-called Negroes, man. Because y'all the worst of the tribes, man. Yeah, the Northern Kingdom, they wicked as hell. But you Southern Kingdom, though, you so-called Negroes, y'all ain't worth a fuck, man. Let's go to Isaiah 13. About to wrap this up in a minute. So the men of the Lord, we fail, man. The truth is true. We get on our people and we get on the other people too. Nobody gets a break in this. If your ass wicked, you going off, you going off. We're gonna tell the so-called white man he ain't shit. And we're gonna tell you so-called Negro Latinos you ain't shit either, you going off. You breaking the law. Nobody gets a break. You can't be biased in this truth, man. You got to call shit off of what it is. And don't even let me get on the so-called black woman. I don't think I got enough time for that. Let's see. Isaiah 13 and 15. So that's why this truth is only for the elect. The elect only, man. That's another trick your oppressor got you in. He letting you tear up the cities. He letting you run amok. He let you stoke the flames of the opinions of the people, man. He letting you shoot up and kill each other. He got you in that trap, man. The public's they opinion has been swayed, man. They tired of you niggas, man. The people are tired of you. So he just waiting for that day just to clamp down on y'all. And he gonna come as far as the form of Jacob's trouble, man. He just gonna start mowing you down in the streets, you so-called Negroes. So you think the so-called white man's letting you just shoot up everything because he's so powerless? You think again. He set the trap and you fell for it, man. He just waiting for the right time to move on you. And ain't gonna be no due process. It ain't gonna be, oh, you're gonna see your day in court. There's gonna be none of that. We're gonna lay you even with the ground. Because believe me, he can start doing it today, and the people so fed up now. Just go to the comment section on these news articles, man. These news videos. How these people are just done with y'all, man. He could just start mowing you down by the hundreds, and the public are, high five man. So the trap has been set. Hook, line, and sinker. Isaiah 13 and 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So yeah, you coons. Oh, I can't. Like, you moons that's joined to them, you gonna get mowed down too, man. So if you join to the so-called white man, man is gonna get barbecued. That's what the scripture saying. So all these moons you see on TV, your local celebrity, your Hollywood celebrity, they all bought and paid for, man. They all sold out for the dollar, man. For their own lust. So whatever the establishment says, they stick to the script. Because they want to keep getting those movie roles, right? You want to make another album, don't you? You want to stay dribbling that basketball, huh? So you gonna toe the line. You gonna carry the water. So if they tell you to talk down on your people, you gonna do it. If they tell you not to try to do anything for your people, you gonna damn well do it. So our people are joined. They the best coons money could buy, man. Moons. You know, like I said, Steve Harvey. Don't forget Shaq, Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, Oprah. Just to name a few. All them niggas in the Black Caucus in Washington, all of them sell out. Every single last one of them. You think they working on your behalf? You got another thing coming, man. What's that bitch name? Kamala? You think she's working on your behalf? I mean, when is she gonna do something? Is she waiting for the last moment? Huh? Is she waiting for that last great spectacular moment? I think not, man. No, so she ain't gonna do nothing for you because she's torn the line too, man. She married to a damn white man, so what the fuck you think she gonna do something for you, man? Her husband runs her, man. So all these so-called black leaders, they ain't been worth a fuck, man. That's why when I went to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it said, "No man shall buy you," and it's true. There's no man that's gonna save us, man. So that's why we waiting on our true redeemer. That's the only one that can save us out of this. And that other bug out, what's his name? Cornel West. You really think somebody look like that can do something for us? Man? You feel like a damn freak. It's another guy. I forget his name. He has a little bit more sense than these other guys. I gotta see if I can find a video on him again. But he don't get the whole picture though. He's probably about, I don't know, 25% there. He don't get the full picture though. You need the whole pie in order to get out of this, man. There's no more time for that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. He doesn't something. You know, so our people are good with that. You know, they're good with that, man. They don't
Yeah, I went to the they got the stitching
care. Proverbs 11 and 21. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. There shall, no, that's 12 and 21. Thou, though, like, join hand in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. But the seed of the righteous shall be the wicked. So, yeah, so join hand in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. For our people, you know, and the other nations shall not go unpunished, man. And there you go with that join hand in hand. You know, you want to be all buddy buddy, tied up into this American lifestyle, and you got to go down with America. It's simple. So the wicked's not gonna go unpunished. You know, so you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans ain't gonna escape. You know they're gonna escape this judgment. You're not gonna escape, you know, breaking this covenant that you made with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We have a gruesome death coming. You know, oh well, you know, it ain't all of them ain't bad. Yeah, they might be Israelites, but if they're not an Israelite and you join hand in hand with Esau, Edom, and the Edomites, man, man, your ass is bread. Demon alert! Demon alert! Yeah, demon stirring up about that time. Yeah, maybe one more precept. This name 8 and 12. Yes, lucky on it. Get one more precept, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna end it off with Daniel 8 and 12. And it's Daniel 8 and 12. and an host was given. It came against the David sacrifice by reason, transgression, and it cast down the truth to the ground and practiced it and prospered. So yeah, reason of transgression, because Jews helped Antiochus, sell out, man, sell out the other Jews, or some people call them Antiochus, Epiphanes, you know. So our people are known for selling each other out, to bow down to whoever ruling, man, and they still doing it to this day. That's why Steve Harvey can get up there with Kamala and say, "Oh, you ain't getting no reparations," you know, because he sold out, man. He took the bag. Steve Harvey is long overdue for a cancellation anyway, man. He a big old coon, man. Big old country coon, man. So Steve is a part of clique. And it's funny how these Democrats always come to these damn celebrities, man, when they want to talk to us. They never sit down with somebody with some substance, you know, somebody with a damn brain, you know. They always come to a damn rapper or a damn actor or some, or even a goofball like Steve Harvey when we talking serious business here, man. So they pretty much talking down them chicks, man. So our people got a history of selling out, and Steve was an example of it. And on a small scale, you pretty much just say these rappers, man, they sold out too, man. Any kind of entertainer with some kind of big contract, they all sold out. You know, I believe there was Antiochus or Antiochus Epiphanes the third. You know, you can just read about it in Maccabees, how he made us, you know, shave our beards, stop keeping the Shabbat, having us working out in the gym, to follow the customs of the Greeks. And we had people in our nation that was down with it, and they still down with it to this day, man. This ain't no lesson on begging for a reparations check. I'm just touching on it because a lot of y'all are into that, man, to these reparations. But like I said earlier, we're gonna get our true reparations in the kingdom. You know, unlimited wealth. Ain't nobody taxing our money in the kingdom. 1,000 years of free slavery, man, free work. You know, streets of gold, man. Not dying, living forever. So I think the Lord got a better deal than what these Democrats could offer us, man. So I'm putting my money with the Lord, man. Everybody talking about having a black community. We got to get together. We ain't gonna get together because the curse is on us, man. You might well get that up. You gonna have to wait for the kingdom of that. So it ain't even meant for us to get together. So I'm gonna get on out of here, man. But before I get out of here, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.